Lesson 4.2, Solving Inequalities Using Addition or Subtraction. Please write the title down and the standards as well. Standard 7.EE.4b. In this lesson, you will solve inequalities using addition or subtraction and solve real-life problems. Let's get started. So this is going to look very, very familiar to you. However, we are going to write the key ideas down, and trust me, this lesson will be fairly easy. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and draw a key. These are our key ideas. So like in last chapter, you guys learned about the addition property of equations and of equality and the subtraction property of equality. Now we're going to learn about those properties of inequality, which is essentially the same thing. So let me go ahead and write the title for you. Addition property of inequality. So this says when you add the same number to each side of an inequality, the inequality remains true. Okay, same thing as last chapter for addition. You can add whatever you want to one side of the inequality as long as you add it to the other side. And I want you to please note that it is the same number. Okay, so it needs to have the same sign. If you add a -3, then you need to add a -3 to the other side. Don't add a 3. Different numbers. The rule is you can add the same number to one side as long as you do it to the other. So let me go ahead and show you an example of that just very quickly. So we know that -4 is less than 3. We can add whatever we want. Let's see, +2. As long as I do it to the other side, +2. So then my new inequality would be, class, -4 plus 2 would be -2 is still less than 5. Okay? And that still is true. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and do the subtraction. Okay, and simply the subtraction property of inequality states that whenever you subtract the same number from each side of an inequality, the inequality remains true. Same thing, just please note that it's subtraction, and please note that it's the same. Okay, make sure you're doing the same sign. Okay, let me go ahead and write an example for you. So -2 is less than 2. Yes, very true. It's true in the morning, it's true in the night, it's true in the afternoon. It is always true. So this rule, this property, tells me that I can subtract whatever I want. So let's subtract 3 as long as I do it to the other side. So therefore, my new inequality, new and improved, x would be, class, -2 plus -3. -5, thank you, same sign sum, is still less than 2 and -3. 2 and -3, different signs, so find the difference, keep the sign of the larger, so 1, and that's -1 because that 3 is larger, and therefore you get -5 is less than -1, and there you go, the inequality remains true. Okay, way to go. Let's go ahead and do example 1.